Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to my channel Learn Quranic Arabic with Shazia. This is lesson number 20 and now I am going to do the numbers, and especially when it's related with the feminine counted nouns. And those of you who are new or who haven't watched the lessons of previous video, for example lesson number 19, it's full of the number rules on 1 and 2 and 3 to 10. So if you haven't watched the number rules on 1 to 10, you can go back and watch lesson number 19. It has all the rules regarding 1 and 2 separately and 3 to 10 separately. But in that lesson, the numbers, or you can see the numbers that we learned in lesson number 19 was only for the males. And how do you know that these numbers are for males? When you check the ma'dud, ma'dud means the counted nouns. If it's if it's a male, know that you are doing the male numbers. And if you check the mahdud, if they are female, know that you are doing the female numbers. So in the previous lesson, lesson number 19, we did the male numbers, where you learned about the male counted nouns and about the rules of 1 and 2 and separate rules for 3 and 10, 3 to 10, I'm so sorry. Now in this lesson, lesson number 20, the whole lesson is designed to learn about the feminine numbers. As I said, how do you recognize the feminine number? By checking the ma'dud or the counted noun. For example, here in feminine numbers rules for 3 to 10, you can see the ma'dud. You check the ma'dud if it is a feminine plural. For example, you see talibat, it is a feminine sound plural. So that means you are doing the feminine numbers. So now getting back to the rules of feminine numbers 1 and 2, it's the same as you learned in lesson number 19. The rules are the same, only what is the difference? The ma'dud, the counted nouns, has changed its gender. So now the counted nouns is only feminine. And let's see, first we will do the rules that for 1 and 2. So all the rules are the same for 1 and 2. It will be mausuf and sifa. That means they both will be feminine, because in 1 and 2 the gender remains the same. This is the rule for number 1 and 2. The gender remains the same for 1 and 2. And what will be the structure of the counted nouns and the number? It will be mausuf and sifa. For example, the noun will come as a mausuf. Mausuf means the noun which is being described, and the number, or the other in Arabic it is called, it will be in the position of sifa. It will come as an adjective for the noun. So I have given you the formula for 1 and 2. It will be noun and then number. As you know, Arabic starts from the right hand side, goes to the left. So that's why first comes the noun and then the number. This rule is for 1 and 2. And now we come to the Muthanna form, and that deals only and only with number 2. Muthanna means the dual. So dual means you are dealing with number 2. It shows 2, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So I have given you for the singular example here as the singular example as talibatun. So now you can see the feminine, the mausuf will be feminine. So your mausuf is talibatun, and that is singular. We are doing about singular, one. We are doing number 1. Talibatun, that is one talibah. And it will be nakira. As you can see, it's nakira. And it cannot be a marifa. Numbers cannot be a marifa. Talibatun wahidatun. Since the sifa will follow the noun, so if this is feminine, the number will be feminine by wahidatun. As you can see, the ta marbuta sign of femininity. Now, when we come to the dual or the muthanna, know that the noun will be in dual. If you want to do the numbers in duals, remember the noun will change into dual form. And there are rules how to change a noun into dual. I will talk about it later. But now you see the noun is a dual. Why? You can see the alif and the noon. The addition of alif and noon makes it a dual. So this is how you make the dual. And now we have our feminine dual. How will you know that this particular noun talibatan is a feminine dual? I will do this later, but for now you can see. Now when you do the dual to talibatan, the number will be ithnatan with the fathas. Ithnatan. So you can see the alif and noon is in the numbers also. Alif and noon is in the noun also. So the addition of two letters makes the noun into dual form. So let's check how do you make the noun or the numbers into dual. So how do you make a dual? Muthanna. The talibatun, or if you can see the noun carefully, you can see the tamarbuta at the end. And this tamarbuta, in order when you are making a feminine noun into a dual or a musanna, what happens? A feminine noun does have a tamarbuta at the end. So what happens with the tamarbuta? It opens up and becomes a normal ta like this. And the letter alif and noon attaches with the noun, and then it becomes talibatan. So what happened? Talibatun with the ta marbuta. Now it opens up and becomes a normal ta. The ta marbuta opened up and became a normal ta, and you add alif and noon. So now what is the things that you have to keep in mind here? The things that you have to keep in mind is that when the ta opens, the tanween of the ta marbuta is changed. Okay, and I will let you know why. The tanween of the tamarbuta is no longer is remaining, it changes to fatha. Why it changed to fatha, I will tell you later. It will change to fatha, and alif and noon is added. Now you can see a kasra below the noon. So all these harakas you need to keep in mind. Number one, the tanween. Number one, the tanween of the noun. Number two, the fatha over the ta, normal ta, and the kasra of the noon. So these three harakas you need to keep in mind when you have to make a musanna. So as soon as the ta marbuta opens up, the tanween is removed and a fatha is comes in. And now one may ask, why did the fatha came? Because the moment you add alif, this alif is a long vowel. And as you know, if anybody hasn't done my step by step video, just a quick revision. As soon as the long vowel comes, the previous letter goes along with the fatha. The long vowel and the fatha goes along together hand in hand. So it cannot be a dhamma and a long vowel after it because of the sound problems. You can't say talibatun ani. You can't say talibatu ani. You have to change it into a fatha because of the addition of the long vowel. They both go hand in hand. Long vowel alif goes hand in hand with fatha. Long vowel wow goes hand in hand with dhamma, and you will see dhamma before the long vowel, Dhamma before the long vowel, then a kasra before a long vowel ya, and a fatha before the long vowel alif. So this is the rule. That's why the tanween dhammatain has been removed and fatha has come in. And what about the noon with kasra? This noon is something that is not needed. And sometimes, accordingly, when you will learn much later in grammar, sometimes this noon is deleted. This noon is totally deleted. So that's why it doesn't have any work. So that's why this noon with kasra is known as noon zaida, means it is extra noon. Zaida means extra noon. If I say in Arabic noon zaida means, for example, noon zaida. Zai, alif, hamza, and da and ta marbuta. Zaida. So this is called zaida, means extra. Noon, and you can say extra noon. So sometimes it gets deleted, and this noon stays with the kasra. The kasra of the noon doesn't change. So that's how you get your structure tali batani. So you need to keep this ta in mind. It comes with the feminine nouns. The ta is the sign of femininity. Keep that in mind. In case of the male, for example, if you want to make talib into muthanna, talib. There is no ta marbuta at the end and there is only tanween. So if you want to add alif and noon simple, what will you do? It will be tali bani. Ba, alif and noon. As soon as the alif came, what happened to the tanween? It was removed and ba with fatha came into existence because of the long vowel. And what about the musanna in mansoob and majroor case? What about musanna in mansoob and majroor case? The moment the noun is in mansoob or majroor, it structure changes to uh, alif changes to ya. For example, I will do first about male and then I will do the female. So talib, uh, ta, talib, talibani. Okay, this is in marfu. So how will you know that this noun is in marfu? The letters tells you that it is in marfu case. The alif tells you it's in marfu case. And what will tell you that it is in mansoob and majroor? Ta, li, bai, ni. So tali, bai, ni. Ba and ya and noon with kasra. So the noon with kasra remains the same, only alif changes to ya with sukoon. And this ya is not a long vowel. This ya is coming with a sukoon. It has a sukoon over it, a mark on it, so it is not a long vowel. Usually long vowel don't carry harakas or sukoons. So you can see a fatha before the ya. This is very important sign to tell you the noun is a dual. So talibaini in mansoob and majroor. What about talibatun in marfu and mansoob case, mansoob and majroor case? So the talibaini become, sorry, the talibatani, talibatani. So here it's ba, ta, and ni. So this alif tells you it's in marfu case. What about in mansoob and majroor? Ta, li, ba. Then comes the ta, ta, ya, and noon. So tali, ba, taini. So the ta will have a fatha, tali, ba, taini. This is for mansoob and majroor case. So that's how you make muthanna and muthanna in marfu and mansub majroor case. So this is all about muthanna number 2. And now we will do the rules for 3 to 10. Now, as you can see, the feminine numbers, the rules are the same, only the counted nouns or the madud have been changed here. As you can see, counted nouns and madud. This is the formula from 3 to 10 you have to follow. So now I have given you as opposites means the counted noun will be opposite to the number now. From 3 to 10, the gender changes. The number of the gender changes. So now, what are the rules for the counted nouns and the madud? It will be feminine since we are doing the feminine numbers in this lesson number 20. It will be plural, it will be nakira, it will be mabni, and it will be called mudaf ilay. It will follow the structure of idafa. The number and the counted nouns will be in the structure of idafa. And numbers, what are the rules for numbers? It will be opposite, male. If the counted noun is female, the number will be male. And it will play the part of mudaf since the structure will follow the nakira idafa structure. So the number will be mudaf. There will be changes of haraka according to the position in the sentence. And now, for example, I have given talibat. Now, talibat, as you can see, there is an alif and ta. But don't get mixed up this alif and ta for the musanna because this is sound feminine plural. How will you recognize the sound feminine plural? In Arabic, we say jama muannath salim. Salim means the sound. Means from sound you can make out its plural by adding of alif and ta at the end of the feminine noun and removing the ta marbuta. The ta marbuta has been removed and alif and ta has been added. So talibatin, it's nakira, it's mudaf ilahi, and it's plural. So the opposite, if this is feminine, the opposite will be thalathu. This is the male number and this is feminine. So the gender will be opposite now. And since this is a mudaf, so you can see a mudaf will always carry a single haraka. So here I have given a dhamma because there is nothing before thalatha, so it will remain in a marfu case. And now I have given another number arba'u talibatin. So this goes till number 10 and the structure, the rules follow till number 10. So these are the rules from 3 to 10. Before I move on to the lesson, just a short explanation on the ghair aqil. When ghair aqil, if I call in Arabic ghair aqil, then that means all the animals, birds and everything fall under ghair aqil. They are considered to be having no intelligence. And ghair aqil also means the non-living things. And now when if you see the madud or the counted noun as a ghair aqil, they are considered to be as feminine. They are considered feminine and the numbers will be opposite in gender as male. As I have given here 3 buses. Buses in Arabic you call it hafila. Hafila with the ta marbuta 1 bus and hafilat with alif and ta is the plural and this is a feminine noun. So you will take the opposite gender number as thalathu. So this is all about the feminine rule numbers. So now let's go to the lesson. Now let's start reading the lesson. Now here all the females are involved in this lesson. So the name is Layla. As you can see, the last letter is Alif Makhsura. This is the femininity sign, Layla. Ya Salma. Salma is also a feminine name. You can see the Alif Makhsura at the end. Ya Salma. Fi faslika. Fi fasliki. Because we are talking to female. طالبات من الصين من الصيني. As you can see the lam tarif and there is a harf jar and a lam tarif with the country name, so that means this country name can take a kasra. This is the rule when the country name comes with lam tarif. So due to harf jar now it can take a kasra. So wal yabani. So wal yabani, as this is the matuf and wow harf jar, sorry, this is the wow atf. So it will follow the same haraka of the same. And now what is the question Layla is asking to Salma? She is saying Salma is in your class. This is questioning tool. Hamzatul istifham means afi fasliki means In your class, is there any students, female students from China and Japan? So Salma says, Naam, yes. Fi faslina, in our class. Faslina. And this is noon showing nahnu, we. In our class, when you translate, you will say our class. In our class, khamsu. Now you can see the structure of the feminine number. How many female students? You check the counted noun first and then you decide the gender of the number. If this is a feminine, so the gender will be male. Khamsu talibatin min Sin. So from China, how many students are there? 5 students. And wa arba'u, as you can see, the harakas are following khamsu and arba'u talibatin min al yabani. Now, one more thing, why khamsu, why arba, why they are having a dhamma? Because fi faslina, this is the shibh jumla. That means the khabar has preceded and khamsu is falling under late mubtada. This is the late mubtada. Min saini. And since there is a harf atf, that's why arba is following the same haraka of khams. Min yabani. وثماني طالبات من Indonesia. Now this is a country name with a long vowel, so there is no harakas on the long vowel because when long vowel comes they don't carry any haraka. In this case the harakas are always estimated. In Arabic you call it muqaddara. So the haraka due to min is kasra, but I can't put a kasra above or below a long vowel. So the haraka kasra is estimated, it is assumed, it is muqaddara. We can just assume it, we can just think that it is a kasra there in our minds and we cannot write it. It's prohibited in grammar when there is a long vowel. Alif, especially alif. I'm talking about the long vowel alif. Now, one more thing I would like to draw your attention to is samani. Why there is a sukoon here? Samani. And why is it with noon and kasra and ya? Why cannot it be a dhamma samani? Because this is the main question where confusion arises, and let me tell you the number name for the number 8. It is samaneyu. It's samaneyu means there is 2 yas with a shadda. And as you know, samani talibatin is an idafa. So there is one rule in idafa. If I give you an example as mudarri suna al jamiati, okay, jamiati, and this is very important rule. Why? Because then only you will understand why it is coming as samani. Now, in this case, Mudarrisuna al-Jamiati means the teachers of the university. As you can see, there is a waw and a noon at the end, and this is an idafa structure. So, whenever an idafa structure comes, in this idafa structure, the Jama Mudhakkar Salim cannot have the noon. We have to drop the noon here. The waw remains and the noon is dropped. The idafa structure with if the mudaf is a jama muzakkar salim, it cannot come with noon. The noon has to be dropped in order to make an idafa structure. So same is with the number samani. There is 2 yas with shadda and dhamma. So I cannot make as samaniyu talibatin. In order to make it into idafa, I have to drop 1 ya. So the basic structure here is, let me give you in another color as sama ni a ya, and there is another ya, right? 1 ya is with sukoon and there is another ya with dhamma. So what happens? ya with dhamma falls off. The ya with dhamma falls off, and what happened? Thamani. One ya remains with the sukoon. Thamani. And this is because of the idafa construction. That's why you can see the ya with a sukoon here and not a dhamma. So that's why it is thamani talibatin. And since you know counted nouns are feminine, so our number will be male. And why? As you know, the samaniyu is the actual structure of number 8 in male name. So the one ya has been dropped from this number name. Min Indonesia. وفي فصلنا ثلاث. Now this is also a shibh jumla, so that's why it's with dhamma. Late mubtada. I'm writing L and M mubtada. طالبات من الهند. Since there is a lam tarif, so there will be a kasra due to harf jar. Wasittu, this is with shadda and dhamma. Because of the atf, it is following the same haraka here. Thalasu and sittu. Talibatin minal Filipini. Why? Because of the lam tarif, it can take a kasra due to harf jar. Wasab'u, following the same haraka due to waw atf. Talibatin minal Kuwaiti. Due to lam tarif, this country name will also take a kasra. It is allowed whenever country name has a lam tarif, then it is allowed to take a kasra. If there is no lam tarif, for example, Pakistan, min Pakistan, min Pakistan, then it will be Pakistana. It cannot be min Pakistani. It cannot be. It will be Pakistana or Pakistanu. It can take only two harakas, never a kasra if there is no lam tarif. So these are from the country name rules. So Salma says, Kam ukhtan laki ya Layla, means how many sisters do you have? So Layla says, Li, and this is also a shibh jumla. That's why late mubtada. Thalathu, and that's why it has a dhamma. Li, thalathu akhawatin. Now pay attention to the spelling. Akhawatin, alif and ta. So this is the sound feminine plural of ukht. Akhawatin. Why I'm stressing right now is because in the end of the lesson there is also the plural of brothers and they all look similar together. So let's move on forward. Salma says, now Salma asks again to Layla, Wakam akhan laki. Now she's asking about the brothers. So she says, this is also shibh jumla, li khamsatu. Now what is happening? The moment the madud is changing to male, as I told you in the previous video, even though you see a ta marbuta at the end of the counted nouns, first go and check the singular. What is the singular of ikhwatun? See the spelling, kasra, kha with sukoon, wa with fatha, and ta marbuta with the kasra. Then ikhwatun. It's not alif and ta. So this is the plural of not the sisters. So when you go back and see the singular, it's This is male, so this was male. And now you will decide the gender. So the gender is feminine, khamsatu. So that's why the gender of the number is changing. Li khamsatu ikhwatin. Salma says, Lucky thalasu akhawatin. Now you can see the difference, akhawatin and ikhwatin. Wa khamsatu ikhwatin. There is a major difference. Akhawat for female and ikhwa is for male. That's why the number is female here, khamsatu, and that's why the number is male here. And since this is a shibh jumla, because the khabar has preceded, this is mubtada, late mubtada, and because of the atf, it is also following the same haraka. Naam, wa kam akhan wa ukhtan lak, means she's asking in return to Salma, and how many brothers and sisters do you have? So she says li. This is also shib jumla, so late mubtada. Li arba'atu ikhwatin. This is male and the gender of the number is female. Wa, and the same haraka is following because of the atf. Akhawatin. Arba'u akhawatin. This is male and this is feminine. So you should see the spelling alif and ta and wa and ta marbuta. So Layla says li zamilatu. Okay, this is Shibu Jumla, late Mubtada. So li zamilatu. Zamilatu means friends or colleagues. Ismuha. Her name is Khadijatu. And you know all the feminine names carry only one haraka. And Ismuha is Khadija. So this is the khabar, and uh, this is the mubtada. And laha, this is also a shib jumla. Thamaniyatu, this is feminine. Ikhwatin, and this is male. That's why samaniyatu. And the spelling is with shadda, samaniyatu, as there is the two yas in the number name. Since this is feminine, that's why a ta marbuta is there. ثمانية إخوة وثماني أخوات. And now you can see a sukun here because this is the male number, and as I told you, the male number has a double ya at the end, so that's why one of the yas has been deleted, removed when you have to make an idafa construction. Akhawatin. So that's the lesson of female numbers. Now let's do the tamarin, means exercises. Iqra wa uktub. So we better do the Arab and the harakas with all these numbers. Now they have not given number 1 and 2. I have already explained in my whiteboard about the numbers 1 and 2 and the dual number 2. So let's see the rules from 3 to 10. They have given only from 3 to 10. They haven't introduced number 1 and 2. So all the rules I have already given. So it's not much. It's better you can do the rules of 1 and 2 in the starting of the video. So now thalathu talibatin. So you can see the haraka thalathu talibatin. Male number, female counted nouns. So as you can see, arba'u talibatin, khamsu talibatin, sittu talibatin, sab'u, and pay attention on the spelling thamani. You can see the sukun thamani talibatin, tis'u talibatin, ashru. Now you should pay attention on this ashru talibatin. Why I'm saying this is the structure here with the 10, number 10 is ash rushin with sukun and ra with dhamma, because as soon as you learn the rules for 11 and 12, when it comes with ahada ashara, the spelling changes to fatha. From sukun it becomes the sheen will have a fatha ashara. So that's why number 10, the spelling is different. As you can see, the sheen is having a sukun here. So you should keep that in mind, as the number name spelling of number 10 is ashru, not asharu. It's ashru. So that's one important point here. Now we'll do the exercise number 2, which is Iqra and Uktub. And in this exercise, I really want to do the Haraka exercise, and it's really good to understand about the Arab. Arab meaning putting the harakas on the last letters of the noun. Fi baytina, the ta will have a kasra due to harf jar. So this is what you have to do whenever you read the Arabic sentence. Your knowledge of grammar, putting the harakas should go on inside your mind. Fi baytina, this is the pronoun, so bayti. So the ta will have a kasra due to harf jar. Baytina thalathu. Now this is a shib jumla. So we have our late mubtada. So that's why it will have a dhamma. Thalathu ghurafin. What is ghuraf? Ghuraf is the plural of ghurfa. Ghurfa with ta marbuta. So this is a singular. Go back and check the singular. It's a feminine. So that's why the number is male. غرف is the plural. ثلاث غرف. في الجامعة عشر. Now you can see the sukun. عشر حافلات. Check the singular. It's fila with a ta marbuta. And you can check male and female, and this is also a shibu jumla, so late mubtada, that's why dhamma. في هذه المدرسة. Now هذه المدرسة is one compound word, and due to harf jar the ta marbuta will have a kasra. ثماني with the sukun مدرسات. So you can check the singular is feminine, so this is male, and counted nouns is female, and this noun is in marfu case. Why? Because of the shib jumla. Khabar has preceded. This is late mubtada. It should have a dhamma over there, but because of the deletion of the ya with sukun has been left behind. But still, it is in marfu case. Abbasu or Abbasun lahu. Now here we have our mubtada. Lahu has come afterwards, so this is our khabar. Our khabar is continuing. Lahu sab'u banatin. As we know, khabar is also marfu, so that's why sab'u banatin has 7 girls. Fi baytina, this is also a shibu jumla. So tis'u late mubtada dajajatin. Dajajatin means um, dajaja is the female hen. So dajajatin. So it's plural. في جامعة 5 late مبتدا كليات. In the university there is how many colleges? 5 colleges. كلية is the singular with the ta marbuta, and this is plural. This is feminine, so this is male number. في المستشفى, it should have a kasra below, but due to this alif makhsura we cannot put any haraka there, so it will be called kasra muqaddara. It cannot be put there visibly. It is estimated. Ashru tabibatin. As you can see, there is a sukun, ashru, and dhamma because of the late mubtada. Wa arba'u. Due to harf atf, the harakas will follow. Mumarridat. Mumarridat means nurse. And tabibat means female doctors. So these are the rules. Now in this number 8, we have Khalidun. Now we have our mubtada here. So this is our khabar continuing. Lahu thalathatu abna'in. Abna'in means sons. And this is plural, and its singular is ibn. Ibnun. ثلاثة أبناء وأربع بنات. So these are following because of the harf at. The harakas are the same. li shibu jumla خمسة إخوة. This is male, this is feminine. وستة following same haraka أخوات. So this is male and this is feminine. So it's easy now. I hope it's really clear for you now. And there are more sentences. Let's check out what are those. And I think from here every sentence is a shibu jumla. All are shibu jumlas. So في هذا الكتاب عشرة دروس. Why? Now they can see the spellings have changed. From ashru, the male name 10 was ashru. The sheen had a sukun and ra had a dhamma. And now when the female name 10 has come, what is the spelling? Ashara with the ta marbuta. Can you see the change of spelling in the feminine number name 10 and the male number name 10? Durusin, 10 lessons. Lana arba'atu This is late mubtada. This is also late mubtada. A'mamin. Amam is the plural of ima. Sorry. Um, Amam is the plural of am. Am. Am means uncle. Ammu means uncle, and Amam is plural. So we have four uncles and Hamsu Ammatin. Ammat is the feminine of Am. So if you add a tamarbuta here, it becomes feminine. Ammatun. And it becomes Ammatun. So it will be Ammat. Ammatin. So we have four uncles and five aunties. And fil biladi khamsu late mubtada jami'atin. In our country, we have five universities. Jami'at, five universities. Five universities. في هذا الدرس ثماني with the sukun كلمات. Kalima is singular is kalimah and plural is kalimat. Jadidatun. And now why it should be a jadidatun? Why? Can anyone answer why it should be jadidatun and not jadidatin? And what is it following? Um, it shouldn't be jadidatun because I was wrong here. Why? Because the jadida is coming sifa for kalimat. If kalimat is in kasratain, nakira, and majroor, then the sifa for kalimat should also be in majroor and nakira kasratain. So, and now if you read the sentence, fi hazihi darsi, in this lesson, there are how many? 8 words. So, now new words. So, what kind of words? So, this jadida is describing the kalimat. So, it should follow the harakas of the kalimat only. عندي ثلاث, this is late مبتدا, majallat. Majallat is the plural of majalla. Majalla is the magazine. So this is the singular and majallat is plural. Since this is feminine, this should be male. And this is Shubu Jumla. So the Salathu is late Mubtada. These are all the rules of the feminine numbers. Let's do exercise number 3. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiya means answer the as'ila, the questions. This is plural questions. Ajib is the command for answer. Atiyati means coming or the following. Mustamilan means using. Al-adad, number, using the number. Madhkurun, madhkurun means mentioned. Mentioned. Baina kauthain means between. Baina means between. Kauthain means bracket. Brackets means the numbers given here, you have to use these numbers in word kalima form. So let's see what are the questions here. Now, as you can see, I have given all the answers, and now you have to see carefully about the spellings and about the number names and the gender changings. What is the question? What are they asking about? Are they asking about male counted nouns, or are they asking about the feminine counted nouns? So here you can first check. Kam ahan. Are they asking about the feminine counted nouns? No. So there and then you decide that you have to give your answer in the number should be in feminine. So ahan is male. So anything you will answer, kam ahan lak li. You don't have to jump to the numbers first. First write the madud. As I told you, this is the trick that will never make you make a wrong answer here. First write the madud. So akh, the plural of akh is ikhwa, and we know that it should be in kasratain, in mudaf ilayhi, nakira. So ikhwatin. Now decide the gender. The gender is should be feminine. And now your number has the feminine number. There is a 6. So what you call in 6 in feminine? It's sittatu. Sittatu with the ta marbuta. Now, when you read the question first, check what is the counted nouns. Ukhtan. Now here you decide if your counted noun is a feminine, so your number will come in male. So when writing, first write the madud. Ukhtan, plural is akhawatin. Now the number 5. So now when you have a feminine madud counted nouns, now you will give into a male number khamsu. Li khamsu akhawatin. Kam bakaratun. Sorry, kam bakaratan with the fatatan. As you know the rules, when kam questioning tool comes, the noun here comes in nakira mansoob. So, kam bakaratan fil haqli means in field how many cows are there. So you will say fil haqli kasra. Now, how many, what is the madud here, Baqara? So we have our feminine madud. So Baqaratin. First of all, you write your madud as feminine. Now check the number is 10. And what gender will you give to the number? Male. Now, male number 10. Male number 10, check the spelling. Ashru, sheen with sukoon. Ashru. So since all these will be shibu jumla, so the haraka will be all in dhamma. Sittatu, khamsu, ashru. So it's the male number 10 name. Ashru baqaratin. Check the next one. Kam talibatan. So here we have feminine madud. So first of all, you have to write the feminine madud. And we have a sifar for feminine madud. Since this is singular, so sifar is singular. So when you're making the madud into plural, your sifar will also change to plural. That's why I have given jadidat, and jadidat you can use for the feminine, and also jududun. Jududun. This word is a plural word for jadid. It can be used for male and it can also be used for the feminine plurals. So both jududun can be used for both male and female. So since it should not create a confusion for you all, it's just an extra information. I have here written jadidat so that it doesn't make any confusions for you. And now you can see how many the numbers is 9. So you decide the gender. تسع طالبات جديدات. Now comes the كم طبيبة. طبيبة means doctor. في مستشفى الولادة. It's ولادة means maternity hospital. في المستشفى, since this is alif مقصورة, I cannot put any حركة كسرة here, so it will be مقدرة. ثماني, first you have to decide the معدود. طبيبة, طبيبات. What is the number? ثمان. Now you remember the name ثمانية, male 8 number, and in feminine what happens? Male 8 number, it is with the samane double ya. So now you have your number 8. Now what gender will you choose? It is male. So it will drop its one of the yas and join with tabibat to make an idafa. Now what happens when this samani is a feminine name? Samaneya. Then it will join, as it is no deletion, it will be samaniyatu with the ta marbuta, and the ya will remain intact. Samaniyatu when it is a feminine number 8. So now come hafilatan fil jamia. Fil jamiati. Now what is your madud? Hafilat. Hafila, hafilat. We have feminine madud. So the number will be male. Sittu hafilat. And this is number 6. And come ibnan. Ibnan is sons. This is male. We have our male counted nouns. So First of all, write the madud abna'in. Abna'in is the plural of ibn. So here, what number will you choose? Feminine. Arba'atu abna'in. So that's how you will answer your questions. Now you can see here the last three of them. Kam bintan. Bint is girl. So li, how many maduds you have? The counted nouns is the feminine. So your number will be male. Banat, bint and banat. How many? Number 7. Sab'u banatin. And come jami'atan fi baladik, fi baladi, in my country. How many? 3. Jami'a, jami'at. So first you write your counted nouns, jami'atin. Now you decide the gender of the number. It's 3, so thalathu jami'atin. Kam kitaban indak. Now, kitab is male, okay? And kitab is male. And what is the plural of kitab? Kutubin. So first you write your ma'adud counted nouns. Now kutub is a ghair aqil. Never make a mistake that if this is a ghair aqil considered to be feminine and you need to write the number and you decided it's male. Thamani. So this is totally wrong. Okay. First of all, what did I tell you? You have to check. Go and check the singular of kutub. It's kitab. It's male. So now when the singular is male, we will choose the opposite gender. So first of all, write the madud. So kitab becomes kutub. Kutubin. And since this is idafa mudaf ilayh, it will be kutubin. Now what is the number? 8. So now what is the gender of the madud? Is it it is a ghair aqil plural of a non-living thing, but we cannot take it as feminine. We have to go back and check the singular. It's kitab, it's male. So if it's male, now we check the gender of the number. Thamani, we will take samaniyatu, the female name of the number 8. So what was the male name? Samani, with a double ya, shadda, samaniyu. And what should be the name of the female number 8? Samaniyatu. So there will be no deletion of ya because there is a ta marbuta there. Samaniyatu kutubin. So this is your gender of the number. How you should carefully choose the gender of your number. Now here you can see you have to write the numbers in words and put the haraka. So iqra means read. Al-jumal is the plural of sentences. Singular is jumla. Atiyati, following. Wa uktubuha, and write it. Ma, with. Kitaba, writing. Al-adad, numbers. This is also plural. Adad and a'dad. Al-warida, the coming, the following. Fiha bil haruf. Bil haruf means in letters. So you have to write the number names. So this is Shivu Jumla. Li, 4 ikhwatun and ikhwatin wa 3 akhawatin. So as you can see, if this is male, the number should be feminine. If this is feminine, so the number should be male. Muhammadun mubtada, lahu khamsatu abna'in. Abna'in is a male, so the number will be female. And banatin is female, so the number will be samani. The number name for the male 8 will be samani. The ya, extra ya, will be dropped. So this will be male. عندي. Now pay attention on the number name of 10. كتب. كتب. This is a غير عاقل plural, but go back to the singular, it's kitab, so it's male. So our number will be عشرة. The sheen has a fatha, عشرة. And dash majallat. So majallat is feminine, our number will be male. سبع, 7. في المستشفى 9 طبيبات. So this is feminine, we have a male number. تسع وداش ممرضات. Nurses, this is feminine, so this will be male. ست, this is number 6. عندي 4 قمصان. قمصان is قمصان is a plural of قميص. قميص is male, قميص means shirt, so the number will be in feminine. This will be male, so this is feminine. لهذه السيارة 4 أبواب. أبواب means doors, so the plural, go back to the singular, it's bab, so it's male, right? So the number will be female. أربعة. So this is how you should write the names of the numbers. Now we do the rest of the numbers here. في هذه الكلمة 5 حروف. حروف is the plural of حرف. So حرف is a male. So if this is male, what should be the number name? I have not written so that you can think and search the answer. What is the number name? Should it be a feminine or a male? If this is male, definitely a number should be feminine. So it is khamsatu. Okay, khamsatu. Then fil madrasatina dash mudarrisatin. If this is feminine, our number 8 will be, it will be male. Remember the number 8 male name? Samani. Samani. Ya with a sukun. One extra ya has been deleted. Fi baytina. How many rijalin? It's male, so our number name of number 10 will be in feminine. And the spelling of number 10 in Arabic is asharatun. Sorry, asharatu. So sheen will have a fatha and ra will have a fatha. Asharatu rijalin. And now 10 nisa'in. Now here nisa'in is feminine by name, and by the name it's feminine. So we have counted nouns as feminine. So the number will be male. So what is the spelling of male number 10? It's ashru. Sheen with sukun. Ashru. So this is the major difference between the number 10 feminine name and number 10 male name. The spelling is totally different. ذهب أبي إلى الرياض قبل dash أيام. Now, what is the Arab? Now, when the zarf comes, so just after zarf, any noun that comes should be in idafa, mudaf ilayh, will be in mudaf ilayh having a kasra. So now, qabla 3 ayamin. So we have our counted nouns ayamin. Go back and check what is ayam plural of yaum. Yaum is a male. So we have our counted noun as male. So what will be our number? It will be feminine. Salasatu. Salasatu. And yes, what should be the haraka on salasatu? As I told you, the qabla zarf has come, and after zarf there is a number named salasa. So what should be the haraka? Salasa will become the mudaf ilahi for qabla. This structure is the rule whenever the zarf comes. Whenever you see a zarf and after zarf if a noun is coming, know that the zarf plus the noun is both an idafa structure. So salasa becomes mudaf ilahi for qabla and its haraka will be kasra. And then ayyamin will be in the position of mudaf ilayh. So now our structure will be qabla. This is a zarf. Thalatha, ti, and then we have ayyamin. Ayyamin. So what is happening here? Qabla is mudaf. Thalathati is mudaf ilahi and a mudaf, and ayyamin is only mudaf. So here we have a triple construction, means an idafa having three nouns involved in it. So if anybody doesn't know the rules with the three nouns involved in an idafa, let me just give you a quick revision, as I have done this in my Quranic Arabic lesson number 5 on mudaf ilahi video. So a quick revision here. Salasati is playing a mudaf ilahi role. Sorry, I should have written the opposite. Mudaf ilahi and mudaf. So salasa is playing a mudaf ilahi role for qabla, and salasa is playing a mudaf role for ayyam. So the salasa T is playing a double role here. It has a double role to play. So and the noun middle, in the middle, will always be mabni with kasra, as the mudaf ilayhi will be mabni with kasra. So these two nouns, 1, 2, and 3. So these two nouns, their haraka will never change. It will always be to kasra. And the first noun here is a zarf. So zarf are always mabni with fatha. So here it will not change any kasra, any haraka. But if there is another random noun instead of a zarf, it will change the haraka here. So this is about the triple construction. And now uktub al-a'dad min 3 ila 10, means from 3 to 10 you have to write the numbers. Uktub, write the numbers from 3 to 10. Wa ij'al, ij'al means and make. This is a command. Make kullan, all, min al kalimat, from the words. This is plural. Al-atiya, following. Ma'adudan lahu, these words that have been given, you have to make counted nouns. Counted nouns for the number lahu, for these numbers 3 to 10. So what are you going to write? If this is a sayyara given as a madud, it will be sayyarat. Sorry, let me just type it because my handwriting is not better. So now let's write the numbers for the all the madud. So I have written all the maduds in plural form. Now decide the numbers. Sayyarat, feminine. So our numbers will be, first we will do the 3. So we will write as, I'll take another color for that. Okay. So the number will be number 3, Salathu. It's Salathu. So now it's Thalathu. Thalathu. The numbers will be male. Then Ukht will be akhawat. We have feminine. So our number 4 will be Arba'u. It's Arba'u. Talibat, Khamsu. Khamsu. Then Mujallat, magazines, it will be from 5, Sittu. Sittu, Shadda and Dhamma. Then Banat, Sittu, Sab'u. Sab'u. Then Sa'atin means this is watch. So how many? Tis'u. Sorry. Tis'u sa'atin. And then you can take any other random ma'dud for number 10. So I will take baqarat. So baqarat, how many baqarat? 10 bakarat. So now, if this is feminine, what is the name of number 10 in male? Ashru. This is very important in number name. The spelling of number 10, the spelling of number 8, Ashru Bakaratin. And the spelling of feminine number 10, the spelling of feminine number 8. So you have to keep that in mind. So now we come to the end of the lesson, and here is the Kalimat al-Jadid, means the new words. Majalla, magazine, majallatun, this is the Jama, and Majalla means magazine. Then al-harf means letter, and the plural is huruf. Indonesia, Indonesia. So this is the country name. Al-kalimatu, word, and the plural is kalimatun. So it's really very easy. This is the end. Alhamdulillah. And I'll be back with the another video inshallah. Till then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.